Hello guys, I will show you how to make rosary. So here I prepare some of my tools that I need. I need at least 60 beads across as a drinking straw, and also the connector, scissor, and also a lighter. And then what I did here is I cut the drinking straw into half so that I can use it to roll my thread. So here I need a thread about half a meter, just enough for the first part of making this rosary. So at the tip I'll have to burn it, and then I will roll towards my left, and then from my left side I will put the thread in, and then I will get my cross, put it in, and then I have to thread it back from the right side to the left to make a spacer. That's the start of making the rosary. So for the spacer, it's really up to you how many times you roll it. So from the longer one, I will have to pull it towards my left while rearranging it until it make it tighter. So if you can see, there's a small thread from there. When it's tight enough, I have to pull it back so I can make my first spacer. So I have to cut it, the excess thread, and then burn it so I can hide it from the rest of the thread. So for the first part I will do the same. Yeah, for the first part I will do the first bead, and then from the first bead, as you can see, I have to roll it at least 6 times from my left, and from my left I will thread it back in towards my right. So, and then after that I have to pull it slowly, rearrange my thread until I can pull it tightly, make sure that my spacer are aligned, and then I put my 3 beads in. So I have to do the same. I rolled 6 times and then thread it back from the left to right of my drinking straw. And then while I'm pulling the thread, I have to rearrange it to make it all uniform, and then pulling it to make sure that everything is intact and tight enough. So from the first part I will do the same, but before I do the connector, before I thread it, I have to put the first connector, thread it in, and then towards my right to left. And then I have to take my drinking straw, make sure, so you can see there's 2 thread. One there is you can pull it and then rearrange your thread. See, while you're pulling it, you have to rearrange your thread to make it look professional. And then from the longer one, yeah, when it's tight enough, you can pull it back from the first connector. You have to tighten it enough and check if your work is uniform. So there you go, the first part is already done. So I have to take out the excess and hide them using my lighter. So that's how the first part. So before I do all the connections, so the second connection I will be using the same method. So I'll get another thread for about 2 meters, and then the same process as you can see. Yeah, and then using the first connector, I will have to get at least, enough for me to thread 6 times, and then before connecting my second connector, and then thread it back in. So the same process, I have to pull back the leftover, and then that's it. I have to pull my drinking straw and then rearrange, make sure that it's tight enough. So as you can see, it's tight enough for me, and then when I'm satisfied, I have to pull it back in. And then the same process again, I have to hide the extra thread before I put 10 beads. So there you go. As you can see, the process is pretty much the same, and it's Not so hard, and it's not also simple, but as you can see, there's quite an effort there to make your rosary. So apologize if you cannot follow through, but this is typically how you make a rosary. So I will have to fast forward because it's also the same process. So I'm not going to waste your time, but that's how you can make a rosary. So if you're happy with what you find, or if you cannot follow, please let me know so that I can make a video tutorial for you. So okay, for the last part I will do the same, yeah, before I